Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to these weekly gatherings. Today's date is the 7th of September, and it is 9:30 p.m. in Ireland, where I currently am. It seems like the world has gone crazy, and the energies are very intense. I do see a positive outcome. Always have since COVID has kicked off in 2020, 2019, the tail end of 2019, December. But I do see a positive outcome, and I always have. So if you have any questions for the Pleiadians, please do email me or drop me a message on Facebook. You can find my email on somaarah.love. So let us begin. Dennis, will you please say the I am prayer?
Okay. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks that this is done. It is so. And I'll repeat it 2 more times. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks that this is done. It is so. We are all one. When one is harmed, all are harmed. When one is helped, all are helped. Therefore, in the name of who I am, and I am one with all there is, I ask for the greatest good of all here concerned. I give thanks that this is done. It is so.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Would you please also say the I am prayer?
Is that the Blossom Good Child affirmation?
Yes.
Okay.
And Dennis, would you hold you closer to your phone?
Okay. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am.
We are delighted you are here, and you will notice it may take Soma a few moments to connect stronger with us, as it normally does. process. Sometimes patience is needed. We're speaking of bigger subjects where patience is needed as well. Collectively, you are going through so many different aspects. So many different aspects. Please, can you put yourselves on mute? Please. We are delighted you are here this evening, and we have much information to share with you. We have heard you speaking about the way Soma works and focusing in on different subject matters and different areas. And we would like to do this. It may take some time and patience to do this, and for Soma to build up to this. Her voice, as you just heard, is very much still being worked on, as well as the light language transmissions that we will be sharing with her. We have spoken before of how individually unique you are, and which is very similar to your unique, thank you, your unique fingerprints are as individual as you are. There are no two same souls. And we heard when Soma said, said the word same when it should have been similar to DM. As she always likes to call him when she is channeling and with messages that are personal. There are so many things we could speak of this evening. We heard your question about what is to come over the next 2, 3, 4 months, for the rest of this year and going into January and February, perhaps March. What we have shown Soma is that things will most definitely get worse before they get better, which actually is a positive thing, because the negative agendas, the powers that be that are running your earth and systems on earth, are being forced to cut loose eventually. And they have a different agenda. This is a spiritual war, and this is the last battle. A last battle that has been going on for eons of time. Your time has speeded up. And we would like, thank you, we would like to speak of the moon, and we would like to speak more of Trump, Putin, perhaps even World War. Let us go back to your question. That was asked before the recording began of what is to come over the next 2, 3, 4 months. This is not a simple answer. This is not a yes, no answer, which we have never really done with Soma. This is not the way we work with her, because she also has a very questioning mind and is a slow learner. One of the techniques that is perhaps essential for you to get through the next few months and the next few years, most especially the next few 6 months, 4 months, 3 months, 2 months, however long it takes in your physical 3D reality, is to use humor and joy are very linked. Some of you may think that is strange, but humor and joy are very linked. When you create humor within yourself, when you laugh and find something funny, you create a joy, or you step into the energy or the edge of joy energy. Thank you. Month of May next year will be extremely important. And we know that we spoke a lot of the 6 months this year that has gone, that we gave information about where important situations would occur. And we know that many of you didn't see this happening in the way you thought it would, including Soma. And we would like to clarify that the event we were speaking of did occur, but rather than being aired publicly, it was decided at last minute to, okay, thank you. It was decided at last minute to not share this publicly in the way we don't like using the word predicted, but in the way we foresaw it would happen. And this was very much to do with your President Trump and information that he decided, oh, okay, that he decided to keep private due to a last-minute maneuver on the chessboard by the negative agenda. So we thank you for your patience, acceptance, and understanding. The next few months, there will let us go back to a beginning, because there are many beginnings. We often speak of the beginning of the downfall of Atlantis, which is directly connected to now. There will be changes with the birds and the animals. And we have said this before, but these will increase in velocity is a good word to do with the birds, where you will see birds behaving in a very strange way. And this will be shown on your news media. So let us go back to a beginning, where all systems on Earth are run by, let us call them negative agenda, rather than using a different term for this evening, this channeling. There is so much fear in the world, so much misunderstanding about what is really going on. Your language has most definitely been negatively, intentionally misused and rewritten. Your language has been rewritten. The negative agenda also has, surprisingly, even for Soma, surprisingly has some level of sense of humor. And we use the word assume to give this example. And when you break this word down, you will see that the negative agenda and the powers that be that changed your language do have some sense of humor, albeit not to the magnitude, most definitely not to the magnitude that we have. However, it is there to a much lesser degree. But it is also blended in with a lower frequency mentality, which we would include as being evil, that's how we are describing it for now in this moment. All of your systems on Earth are run by negative agenda. Let us use this term as we just said we would. These systems, these negative energies that are running all systems on Earth, their contract, which was very physical, very real, very written in paper, has come to an end and has been already torn up. Their era, their period of time on your planet has ended. They are unwilling to leave or end their reign, which they've had over humanity for so long. This is fact. This is not woo-woo. This is not conspiracy theory. This is not information that is anymore out there and unbelievable. Too many of you not enough of you see the true nature of what is going on your planet that you call Earth. You are star beings and you are not from here. You never were. You are a mixture of different DNA, whether it be Sirius or Pleiadian, Lyra, Arcturian. Wherever you come from, in fact, you come from all places. There is nowhere that you do not come from. There is nowhere that you have had not. There is nowhere that you have not had at least one lifetime. And we are really speaking of the positive star nations. So perhaps there may be spaces that you have not come from that are negative. All these systems are crumbling. This era, this period in your history. And we say history because we are not in the same, we are from the future. We are not in the same, we are ahead of you. So ascension has already occurred for us. That is how we are so strong in our belief that your ascension will happen, because we have seen it. We have seen your future. An ascension will happen on your planet. So we have heard your wants to keep our channelings shorter. So we are explaining this in the quickest way we possibly can to Soma, with the most easiest, quickest way to explain it. These contracts, this era of the negative agenda has ended already. And they are unwilling to let go. They are unwilling to, unwanting to end their reign over humanity. That is as simple as we can be, as quick as we can be, as short as we can be. We have a few more things to add, but we will keep it brief as possible. Things will get worse because these negative agendas that are running every system on Earth are not wanting to leave. They are wanting to hold their position, hold their power, maintain everything that they have done and are doing and have been doing since the downfall of Atlantis, when they began to control and take over your planet called Earth. So things will get worse. Things will get worse on your planet. And that is, we feel your sadness. We feel Soma's emotion. We feel her sadness, her emotion with the knowledge we share with her and the things she holds back and doesn't say publicly, most of which she does, but on the very rare occasion that we share things with her that are negative or perceived to be negative. Because at a higher level, this is the way it needs to be. In order for these negative agendas to be exposed, they need to expose themselves and are doing so and will continue to do so until they are no longer in power in any system, no longer in power in any system on your earth. So this is, we do not like the word cleansing at all. We do not like this word. It is more of a clearing. Clearing is a much better frequency of sound to us, a clearing of these negative agendas, a clearing, a clearing, a clearing. But things will get worse in order for the cracks to be seen and the light to shine upon those cracks. There will be admissions, very public admissions and admissions of horrendous situations. There will be financial crashes. Every system needs to burn up, crumble, disintegrate, be shown to the masses for the energies that are really behind it and running it. You will also have natural disasters. Natural disasters, some of which will be natural, but the majority will be by design. We were going to use the word man-made, but of course these beings are not human. They may appear to be so, as starseeds appear to be human. Some of them in particular do not even look human. And Soma knows who we are speaking of, one of the elite family members who looks unhuman. We hope that that explains your question enough. There are dark times ahead, most certainly. Most certainly, dark times ahead. We see another shift in February next year, where there is more lighter frequency, a shifting. The ascension is a process of shifts that will occur again and again and again and again, perhaps hundreds or thousands of times. But this has happened already. Individually, you have gone through upgrades and shifts and processes and learnings and teachings and awakenings within your lifetime, within Soma's lifetime, within Dennis's lifetime, within Michael's lifetime, within Mark's lifetime, within Sheila's lifetime. within all of your lifetimes of this group, and even the ones that are not here present this evening, like Marianne and Judy and others that have put more distance in between. So there will be more light coming in. There will be a lighter frequency in February. September. It is kind of, Soma would describe it as kind of being on a roller coaster ride of frequency, of energy. Sometimes it is up, sometimes it is down. And it may appear to be very unbalanced at the moment, or very intense is a better word, where it is up and down, and up and down, and up and down. Rocky, unsteady, unstable. But things will, with each wave of awakening, with each wave of frequency upgrade, which is what really is occurring for all starseeds. And the starseeds are the teachers or the leaders or at the forefront. For everyone else, you are here to, you are the way showers. And you've had, all starseeds have had lifetimes in Atlantis. Whether they are, thank you, aware of them or not. MP, do you have any more questions to do with that? And does anyone else have any other questions? And have we described it enough for you? We would recommend that you change your diet, your food, and increase your meat. However, we also would like to add vegetables are okay to eat with this meat. What we are recommending is that you eat high frequency food. So organic, high frequency food, which would mean local farmers, local produce, local organic. And with the meat, we would recommend a local butcher. There are atrocities in every system, in the food chain. In every system, not just the food chain. But the food chain has often been overlooked or not really seen to be a potential threat, in the way that it is and will become more apparent to you, including your mainstream media, and most especially your alternative social media, will be capturing moments of Distressing truths. Distressing. We will pause there and allow you to ask any more questions. We aim this at everyone in the group. Targeting of starseeds has most definitely increased for all starseeds collectively. All starseeds collectively. Where technologies, more advanced technologies, are being used in a negative way to target and affect you. So we will pause there because we, as you know, as Soma is well aware, and all of you here, we could talk for hours, days, but that would do damage. The hours, not so much, but the days most certainly will do damage to this vessel that we speak through. So it may not appear or seem like we actually do have a cutoff point with this vessel, because she would let us speak and let us speak and let us speak and let us speak and let us speak until she needed some bodily function or to, such as eating or to use the bathroom or to drink. She would just stay in this energy if she could, because it is so beautiful. She does not even really feel the last message that she got. DM knows what she is speaking, does not fear it. Perhaps her mind, to a small degree, she does not fear it. In fact, she knows that she could do more. So we will pause there and allow you to ask questions or even statements, or to share. We love you, and love wins. There is no going back. There is no stopping ascension. And you will get there. We have said many times, it is a birthing process. And this particular birthing process of ascension is particularly bloody.
You told us to eat more meat, but I am a vegetarian.
Soma is finding our answer very funny. So then we would recommend eating more iron and broccoli. Soma said that without realizing what we were going to say. She was going to say, she thought we were going to say vegetables. But we recommend that you get iron, minerals, vitamins, and nutrients from other sources than vegetables. Because your earth has been depleted. Your soil is depleted of nutrients. And these nutrients are how your vegetables grow. So these nutrients from the soil grow into and are absorbed by your vegetables. So therefore they are not as healthy as they once used to be. They are not as full of minerals and vitamins and nutrients as they once were, as they were meant to be. We also highly recommend that you eat more nuts and seeds and pulses and iron. For you, we're speaking to you, Michael.
I do all that, yes.
Wonderful. And increase it. Eat more. B vitamins would be good for you.
Yes, I take those.
So we thank you for being here this evening. And we will see you soon. And love wins.
Thank you.
No one called me back. Let me just end the recording. Let me just add that if you're watching this and you have questions for the Pleiadians, email me or Facebook me. And if you'd like a reading, I offer several different ones. You can have a look at those on my website, which is somaarah.love. Thank you, everyone. I'm going to stop the recording.